welcome back. So today I wanted to film a video about my favorite Studio Ghibli films. I've got 5 for you today, so I hope that'll kind of give you a taste of Ghibli. Studio Ghibli strictly does anime films. It's based in Japan. One of their greatest directors, Hayao Miyazaki? Miyazaki's his last name. I forget how you say his first name. But he has recently retired, and so Studio Ghibli's kind of up in the air a little bit. But they have some wonderful films, and some of them are my absolute favorites, so I really wanted to share them with you today. One of them is From Up on Poppy Hill. This is a beautiful story. It's about the story of 2 teenagers kind of going through life after World War II as Japan is preparing to host the Olympics. And it's really interesting. It's very sweet. I really, really enjoyed it. As with all Ghibli films, it is absolutely beautiful and stunning. So it follows Umi and Shun. Umi is the girl. Her father's lost at sea, and so she still raises the flags hoping he'll come home. And then she meets a boy named Shun, and they have all sorts of adventures together. So I think you'll thoroughly enjoy this one. Next is a completely different animation style, and I was really surprised how much I loved it. This is the tale of the Princess Kaguya. This is a traditional Japanese folk tale told through this beautiful story. The animation was much more sketch than a lot of traditional animes, a lot of anime is now. But it was absolutely beautiful and stunning. If you know the tale of Princess Kaguya, then I don't need to tell you anything. It's just the traditional story. It's heart-wrenching. It made me cry. Most Ghibli films do, but this one in particular really made me cry. For lots of different reasons. Anybody who follows my beauty channel and watches this would completely understand why I would just fall apart with it. This one is much more recent. I think it's only been out maybe a year, if that. But it is absolutely stunning. The next 3 are all like tied for my favorite. So I have to tell you that right now. So I'm not going to do them in any particular order for that reason. This one is Howl's Moving Castle. This was the second Ghibli film I ever watched. But it is the first one that I truly fell in love with Ghibli. It is a beautiful story about Sophie and how she meets Howl. Howl is this big mystery. He has this moving castle he lives in, and she gets to go on this special journey and to learn more about Howl and to learn more about herself. And it is beautiful. It is lovely. I highly recommend it. Like, take the couple of hours and watch it. I highly doubt you'll regret it. It makes you feel, it helps you kind of go through a journey of self-yearning yourself. There is a bunch of comedy in it as well, so you're not just bored. There's lots of fun in it, so this I definitely recommend. The next one is a bit slower paced, but it is one of the most beautiful stories ever. This is The Wind Rises. This is the only Ghibli film my husband and I have seen together on screen. And it was the first Ghibli film I ever saw on screen. Just with the way things worked out, I didn't really start getting into Ghibli till just before this was being released. And so we went on a date to go see it. It was really fun. But it is very slice of life. It's about this airplane engineer and his life and the people he meets along the way. It is beautiful in the storytelling as well as in the animation. The music is fantastic. Oh, the music. Oh, the music from Up on Poppy Hill is also wonderful. I forgot to mention that. But most of the scores for all of these really are quite fantastic. I can't deny that at all. But there's a beautiful love story in this one as well. And it's just, I can't stop gushing over it. Just go watch it. I really, really go watch it. And then last but not least is Whispers of the Heart. Whispers of the Heart is the kind of movie that does strange things to you, as my husband would say. It motivates you to do things. This is actually part of the reason why I started my channels in the first place. Is watching this and realizing, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And so if you ever need to feel motivated, this beauty right here is for you. It's a beautiful story in and of itself. It follows, again, two young teenagers. They meet in a, not at school specifically, but they are from the same school. But, you know, they meet in a roundabout way, and it's about the adventures they go on together to learn more about each other. And it's absolutely lovely. Carrie Ells, Elwes, however you say his last name, from The Princess Bride and Psych and a million other things. He voices one of the characters in this film, and he voices the Baron, and the Baron is a fantastic character, very lighthearted, and it's wonderful. So I really recommend this. I recommend all of these. I could talk about them all day long, but I won't bore you, so just know that if you haven't checked out Studio Ghibli, Disney actually has partnered with Ghibli and is the one releasing them here in the US. So I highly recommend checking out Ghibli films. They are beautiful. They tug at your heartstrings. They make you laugh. They make you cry. They make you feel. And I think that's all I've got to say today. So sorry for my voice cracking right there. Holy cow. Anyways, go pick up some Ghibli and enjoy. See you later. Bye.